Here we have the Bacchus DX5 AC EWC. EWC stands for Exotic Wood Custom. As you can see, this is topped off with a beautiful burl poplar, and it's been finished in various colors. There is a limited amount of these available. A lot of them are already out in shops, and we have only a few left that you can get factory direct, so make sure you get in there quick. So you've got a two-piece ash construction for the body, you've got the burl poplar top, it's finished in a satin lacquer, and you've got a one-piece maple neck, you've got ebony fretboard, 21 frets, perloid inlays, you've got the Godot GB11W tuning heads, and the high-end Godot bridge with string-through capability. It's a fantastic bass, beautifully made, up there with most of the big boys in the world. So there you go. Let's see how she sounds then, eh? Okay, so I've got everything dialed flat, and I'm going to lay down a groove with some harmonics as well. Now what I'm going to do is just double the bass line up at the top. I'm going to dial the rear pickup, boost the bass in mid a little bit, and turn this down a bit. Okay, while we're up there at that end of the neck, I'll just reduce the bass a little bit, keep the volume, dial the pickups balanced, and do some chord swells. Okay, that's nice. And now then, just to test the front pickup, I'll just lay down a little bit of slap, boost the bass just a touch, front pickup dialed active mode. A little bit loud, that is, but anyway, for all intents and purposes it's okay. Gives you an idea of the sound of the bass. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kick in an effect on the loop so it goes into the background a bit more. I'll take some solos now and just talk you through this bass a bit. What you got here is a two-piece ash body with a burl poplar top. This is light ash. This bass does not weigh much at all. I put this at about 3.8 or 3.9 kilograms. So it'd be nice and comfortable to play. I think part of that's attributed to the nice satin finish as well. It's not a heavy lacquer. Sometimes when you have hard lacquers, hard urethane lacquers or polyurethane lacquers, they add like 500 grams to the weight of the bass. But this is still nice and light. You've got a 21 fret ebony fretboard on top of a one-piece maple neck, and I still maintain that these are among the best fretboards that you can find in the Japanese bass market. You know, I keep saying it. I've played Sadowskis, I've played Moons, I've played all of them basically. I've had them come through my shop. I've reviewed them. I've used some of the second-hand ones. I've I've used on gigs and stuff, PSPs as well, and I've never understood on a cost point why they were so much more expensive than Bacchus, because Bacchus is like on average about half or two-thirds of the price of those things. So, but I can't really tell the difference. So that's why I stuck with Bacchus. So anyway, so right now we're set just everything flat, and I'm just gonna play a phrase, and I'm gonna play it with various pickup settings. So that was flat and in the mid. Now flat and rear pickup. Okay, so that's the rear, and then front. So you can hear the front is so earthy and warm and woody. Alright, let's have a look at the pickup balance on a chord. That'll give you an idea of the tonal differences between the pickups. The response on these pickups is really, really good. I mean, you can go all the way up and down the neck. The volume doesn't change. It's consistent, which is a really good thing about these. Now let's have a look at the tonal variety. Let's just boost the bass, and again I'll play chords. Go from bass cut, bass boost. Big difference, right? Just play a little bit of solo. Okay, and then let's go for the mid boost. Boosted. Cut. Boosted. Okay. Okay, and yeah, I mean that's it basically. Let's do passive mode now. Passive mode, rear pickup. Of course, in passive mode, the preamp is not going to work, so you're not going to get your tone control. There's no master tone control in passive mode. It's just the sound you get. So I'm going to turn the backing track down a little bit. Right. And then dialed in the center. Okay, and then neck pickup. So there you go. I mean, it's a brilliant instrument. Just the same as all the other DX5 ACs. Very minor discrepancy in the tone due to the top wood. I think it's hard to tell, you know. But that's one thing I love about Bacchus. They're all hand built, but they're very consistent. You can trust their build, you know what I mean? It's some other instruments, you know, you play one model to the next and it's actually quite different, but not with these. I think it says something for the precision and accuracy and attention to detail that goes into making these. So yeah, it's my verdict. I mean, you know, I'm a huge fan of Bacchus, so from a price point, you know, you're getting something which is really up there with the big boys. And you know, and don't forget that Devisor has made stuff OEM for the big boys, and this is their own brand, so there's no reason why they're not going to put as much love and attention into this as they are for their OEM work. So I mean, that's why you can you know, can really trust these guys to build something to exacting standards. So that's it. Like I said, if you're interested in getting one of these in particular, these are going to be pretty much sold out very soon, or out in the shop, so the chance to get them factory direct through me or through my colleague in France are going to be limited. So like I said, these two are going to be available from my colleague in France. There's his web URL just below, and you can also find that in the description for this video too. So great guy to deal with, and I'm sure, you know, if you're in France, it's definitely the best option to go for, is go to his shop, contact him. If you're elsewhere in the world, feel free to contact me. I ship to most countries, done a lot of shipments to America, Mexico, UK, you know, Russia, so China even, and Taiwan. So you know, just feel free to give me a holler. I can hook you up if you're in those regions. So there you go, that's it. Any questions that you might have, you can ask me, or you can get in touch with my colleague in France. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my review of the Bacchus DX5 AC EWC, the Exotic Wood Custom Limited series. And before I go, let me just show you the other one that we've got over here. I'm not going to plug it in, but just to show you the wood grains up close a little bit more. Let me stand up if my chair will let me. This one is kind of done in a sort of aquamarine burst. So the middle is almost natural color, but the edges are this aquamarine color. Really beautiful, unusual, very unusual. And then the other one over here, this one is natural, as you can see. And I think this is an excellent example of the artfulness of their grain selection. And there you can see, like I was talking about that earlier, underneath the top layer there's a laminate of another wood under there, a dark wood of some kind, maybe a walnut or an ebony, which really adds, it just adds style to it, you know. Rather than just leaving it seamless, it has a seam to accent the division between the top and the back of the body, which I think is a really nice touch. So yeah, there you go. Some of Bacchus's latest limited series handmade in Japan at the ASKA plant, home of STR and Mimose, as well as Bacchus brands. So thanks again for watching.